Hey guys, welcome back to moreRoslyn. Yeah, are y'all hot? I live in the South, like the burning South. Yeah, you see my fan. It's a great fan, isn't it? So I live in the South, the hot South Carolina South. And one thing that I want to talk about to y'all is today is two things that I notice why I get hot here, besides the temperature and how to deal with the temperature. So one, which I absolutely love, is cucumbers. So I have had some miraculous things happen with cucumbers. I have had me and my dogs went for walks, and one of them ran off because he has a mind of his own sometimes. He did that this morning, and I was so furious. But he did it last year as well, and he has heartworms that I'm naturally slowly trying to get rid of. I don't feel like putting a lot of poisons and toxins in his body. I haven't figured out medical medium wise how to get rid of the heartworms yet, and I do correspond with the holistic actions doctors, the vet doctors that Anthony recommends. And I've gotten some help, but I've used more medical medium stuff than they've actually have told me. So I really like it a lot better. So it's been really cool. But anyways, so he got hot last summer because he ran off, and I had to go find him, and he was like in heat exhaustion and having heartworm stuff. So I got him back to the house, and I thought it was just the heartworms, and I realized, oh no, he is like way too hot. So I made him cucumber juice, and I helped him drink it. And at first he was just like, I don't know about this. And then once he got it on his tongue, he started to feel a lot better, and he drank it up, and he cooled off very quickly because I was already putting cold towels, cold rags on him, like wiping him down, getting him cool because he was like really too hot. And for him to be able to cool off so quickly from cucumber juice. And it's funny, he doesn't even like cucumber juice. He doesn't care for cucumbers that much. And he'll eat anything. My other dog loves cucumbers, loves cucumber juice. But when Scout got too hot, I gave him that, and he cooled off, and it saved me from going into full-blown mama panic and full-blown, like, let me take you to the vet, which I didn't want to do because you never know what they're going to do. But he did. He cooled off. He got fine. He's been fine ever since. I've had dogs, get too hot, and they haven't been fine. They've almost had like heat strokes. So for him to be good, cucumbers are amazing. So I do cucumber juice a lot in the summertime, or anytime I can get organic cucumbers that are not waxy, because I can't stand waxy cucumbers. I don't care if they're organic. If they're not organic and they're not waxy, I buy them. I cannot stand a waxy cucumber. But anyway, so I'll juice it, and it tastes amazing. I like cucumber juice way more than I like eating cucumbers. But you can read it in a life-changing book. They will cool you off, which is great in the summertime, and they will also break fevers. I have had a fever before, not knowing what's going on. I guess like the strep and detox. I was detoxing heavy before I started taking enough vitamin C to get through my detox. And so I was detoxing heavy, and I typically would get sick after about 2 weeks of detoxing, of doing the medical medium stuff. And I had fever, and I knew to use the cucumber juice. And I'm like, I'm already cold. I do not want to do cucumber juice and make me colder. But I just put some blankets on, I drank the juice, and it broke my fever. And I was like, okay, I am not going to die. So that was great. So I love cucumbers for the summer when I get hot. The other thing is that I noticed is, like, this morning, me and my husband go out for date morning, because that's just how we like breakfast food. And I had my hash browns, and they put a little bit of oil in there to cook them, and I don't do a whole lot of oils or fats at all, especially at home. And so I noticed this morning, I was like, oh, I'm getting hot. It's not time yet. It's only 9:30, and I'm already getting hot at work. And I was like, wait a second, I'm not getting hot. I'm getting hot from the fat. And I was like, this is a great video. So when I eat too much fat, that's why I don't even like eating fat in the summer at all. Now that I know this, it's even better because it makes me hot. And if you ever have come to South Carolina, it's hot and humid. The heat will sit on you. And we're just in the 1st of June, so it's already gotten hot. It's already in the 90s. And we'll get up to the hundreds. So, and the humidity gets up to the like sweltering, smoldering, you can't breathe heat. I mean, it gets bad. So I love cucumber juice, and I love knowing that if I cut my fats out, even if I have cooked foods, if I cut the fats out, I don't get hot. So that's one thing, like having, eating fat in my foods revs up my liver and it revs up my internal temperature. And personally, I don't like being that hot. So the other thing that I like to do is, and that I've noticed is when I'm getting hot, like especially in the mornings, it's my, I'm dehydrated. I'm pretty sure it's either dehydration or thyroid, but usually if I drink a whole bunch of water, like lemon water, and I'll even show you, hold on. Because I'm fixing to do this, and I meant to pull this out earlier. So this is my lemon water. I will drink probably to here or to here, and the next right after I get off this video, and it will cool me off. Duh, water cools you off. But if you're dehydrated and you're hot, it already, like you're hot in the mornings, you're hot when you get work, you're hot when you're having hot flashes. You know, you're just freaking hot. That cucumber juice will, I mean that lemon water will really cool me off because it's a sign, it's my body telling me that I am dehydrated. So I love it for that. So let's talk about hot flashes, because this is going to be a great one. So for you people that have hot flashes, you can take cucumbers with you to work. You can snack on them and they'll get you out of a hot flash. I know I have women that come to my shop that when they get massages, they'll be on my table and they will be so hot I can hardly massage them. I am pulling sheets off of, like the blanket off of them. I'm letting their feet out. I got the fan on them, and all of a sudden it is the craziest thing. Their body just heats up faster than a freaking oven. So I've had a couple of hot flashes, but nothing like what I've seen some people go through, and my heart goes out to them. So cucumbers, you can drink cucumber juice all the time. You can do cucumbers. Another reason why you're having a hot flash is you have too many heavy metals in your system. And I had someone the other day like, I don't have any way to get heavy metals in my system. Oh yeah, you do. Copper pipes in your house. Vaccinations have heavy metals in them. Canned foods, canned tuna. How much canned tuna have you had in your life? Yeti cups. Everybody's doing these Yeti cups. They think they're great, but those things are heavy metals. So you're just putting heavy metals in your body. So I've definitely, for people with hot flashes and scoliosis and ADD and ADHD and a whole list of other things that heavy metals contributes to, I tell them get rid of the Yeti cup, and they look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, okay, well, keep what you got. I don't know. What do you want me to do? The other thing I tell them is there's, if you go to Medical Medium's website, you can look up the heavy metal detox smoothie. And the heavy metal detox smoothie, you get those 5 ingredients, you put them in with bananas, and if you want to use orange juice, if you want to use water, whatever I use water in mine. I don't use orange juice. I never really have. But it's not that sweet, so you might need to put some orange juice in there. Like fresh squeezed orange juice. That's why I'm doing this motion. And get you the heavy metal detox smoothie. You have it once a day, you know, and you can make it smaller if you need to. You'll get used to the taste. I don't really personally think it tastes that bad. I love it. I have it every single day. I actually add more spirulina to it so I can have my skin will feel more hydrated. And so heavy metal detox smoothie will pull the metals out of your system so you can cool down. If you don't want to do that, or if you want to try something even smaller, just go get the wild Wyman's blueberries from the freezer section at your grocery store and eat a cup of those a day, because they'll help pull heavy metals out, and they'll cool your body down. I have a client that was on 20 different supplements, over-the-counter prescriptions, and some prescriptions, and a year ago she started the heavy metal detox smoothie because she had hot flashes. She does not have hot flashes anymore. She is not consistent with the medical medium protocols, but she's very consistent with her smoothies, and she can do it at her own pace, whatever works for her. And she doesn't have hot flashes anymore, and she does not have, she's not on hardly any of those supplements, prescriptions, or over-the-counter stuff. So I thought that was really cool. So that is kind of how I combat the heat and what I do, and hot flashes and dehydration and different things that my body's telling me that maybe some of you might think, like some of you that are really hard into the medical medium stuff, you might think that you're being hot because you're detoxing. Well, maybe you're being hot because you're dehydrated. Maybe you're being hot for other reasons, and maybe you need a lot of lemon water just to flush things out to help the lymphatic system. Because I noticed a lot of people don't drink a lot of, like they drink some water, but they don't drink like a gallon of water a day. I drink a gallon of water a day. I drink that large thing plus another some kind of container water plus the water that I put in my smoothies and my juice. So that's a gallon or more water a day that I try to get in. When I don't get it in, I don't feel good. So anyways, that is the water hydration heal you kind of video that I just did. So if you want to check out more of this, you can go to moreRoslyn.vhx.tv. That is my subscription channel. It's fantastic. It is where I talk about weight loss and other things in more depth. You can also check me out at more_Roslyn on Instagram, and you can have a session with me. I'm a health coach. You can do that at moreRoslyn.com. I am on Eastern Standard Time. If you book an appointment, I will email you and make sure what time zone you're in. I do complimentary sessions on there for 15 minutes so we can get to know each other, see if we can help each other, and just kind of go from there. And so anyways, if you like any of these options, or if you want to subscribe to me below, you can. I would love to hear from you, and let's stay cool out there. So I'll see you guys on the next video.